Hello everyone, Railgan here again with another ZvT replay. As always, if you're interested in the replay, it will be down in the description as well as a link to all my social media, Twitch and stuff. Today we're going to have a look at endgame of ZvT, what happens if you go for Hydra Lurker and you cannot finish the game with a drop. What happens if your opponent is able to respond to all of your threats and you're still able to hang on, and how will the game end? It's all stuff that we're going to have a look at today. Opener wise, I'm going for the standard pool hatch gas. I'm going to skip through the early stages because it's a pretty long replay and I don't want to make this a 20-minute video. So I see some reaperage. Just gonna have the camera on my base so you can see. Everything is going by fairly quickly. We have the Carapace upgrade coming. He's going for the Reaper and then he drops the Hellions in my main. It's always very obvious when they pull the Hellions away from the Reaper, or when they pull the Reaper away from over there, that they're going to drop you. So not really hard to scout. I'm spreading my Overlords a little bit so I don't get killed by Liberators or drops. Then he sends a Banshee my way, but I already made spores, because my typical response to this kind of opener is to always build spores. Just want to be safe. Had them in position against Liberators, but instead he went for the Banshees. He did some damage with his Hellion Hellbed attack, but it's all not very important right now, so we're not going to spend too much time focusing on this. There's that Banshee over there. I think I'm going to send my Hydras to kill it. I got my Dropper Lord over here ready to do some dropping as well. Terrans oftentimes are quite good at attacking at multiple locations, but when they have to defend they will quickly begin to struggle and actually lose a lot of their stuff as well. Trying to save this Overlord, moving it a bit to the side. I'm now on 2-base saturation with my Hydras. I mean, I've been on 2-base saturation for a pretty long time. I'm now starting up my 3rd base as well. I think he's heading out with a tank push, or is he going to be defensive? I don't know. I'm preparing another small drop over here. I like to drop, so I have that Overlord there as well. I don't think I see the, like on the minimap it's almost invisible, so I didn't actually know that's still at the Overlord there, because I can't actually see the Overlord on the minimap. Checking a bit. He shot down this Overlord here quite easily with the Marines and the turret, so not too much to be done there. Setting up my usual Hydra Lurker drop, and around this time at like 9 minutes is when the Terran will push out as well, or should push out. He might as well just stay defensive. I'm setting up another thing drop over here, but he has Marines here waiting for me as well, so I don't think I will be too I don't think I'll make too much of an impact over there. Trying to secure the center stages with Lurkers. Lurkers are really good and really important to have. So there's the Marines down here waiting, as well as some turrets. So he scans, prompting me to pick back up, head on out, trying to shut down whatever he's sending at me. Poking into him at the front. He's rebuilding his missile turrets over there. I've not really been successful, I've not been as successful as I want to be so far. And this is the first game in which I was really like, this is going to be hard to win if he plays this defensive. Like, if he builds this many turrets, puts tanks everywhere, then it's going to be really hard for me to drop into him. So I figured I have to come up with an alternative. So I tried to drop him again, and he's more than ready. Like, he shut that down so hard. I lost so many resources there. I'm now way behind in resources lost. That was really, really bad for me. So after that, kind of moving my Lurkers around. I'm not really doing a good job spreading creep. Shutting down these Liberators is not that hard though. Didn't really get the best engagement ever over here, so I'm kind of being pushed back as well. So I have that Lurker in the center map. I kind of expected, the reason why this was such a bad engagement for me is because I expected him to walk down this ramp and not walk down this ramp. This is a lot harder to defend than the other one. But he can't really walk up this ramp into me right now. I mean, the tanks will kind of enable him to do so, but I'm just sacrificing this base. It's not worth it to throw away the entire game to save one base that I don't think I can even save at all. Lurkers are just not in rage. Like I'm like 100% certain that this tank crosses this line right there. But I noticed that he moved away with his spire, so I immediately went in for a little bit of poking. And he has to use a lot of scans on the to kill both the creep and the lurkers. So I figured that he's probably going to drop me here, so I'm already moving up there. And well, he scans and he drops, but I'm more or less waiting for him here. The rest of my Hydralisks arrive. He's trying to siege up. He didn't unload everything even. Now he unloads the rest of it. But this is a pretty easy cleanup for me. I still took a lot of bad trades, so I'm still behind in supply. Resources lost, I lost way more as well. It's really hard to fight efficient with this army composition. Like if I get poked out like I did over there and they drop over here, then you fall behind pretty quickly. I kinda figured that he was going to kill that lurker. I felt it, and then he killed it. Yeah. This composition kind of plays like Marine Tank does, the one I'm playing right now. And that's hard. It's hard, man. As a follow-up, I'm going for the hive right now. Well, I'm kind of being a bit more defensive, trying to shut down all the drops that he's sending at me. I'm getting the hive, and I want to get Vipers out to blinding cloud the tanks, and I think that's one way I can still win this game. I'm spraying lurkers everywhere to burn his scans. I don't think he cannot run into me with just his bio alone. He needs the tanks as well. So he has to slow push across this map. But it's also hard for me to engage onto him right now. I'm still behind in supply, and he's now maxing out. He has more workers as well. I'm gonna throw up my gold over there. He scans again, kills another lurker. He constantly has to scan though to find my lurkers. And then he runs out of scans again. Now it was a bit too tight. Now making my Vipers. Sorry. Sniping the Liberators quickly. He didn't do a good job protecting them. Right here I'm losing a lot, but so does he. That was a pretty good trade, and that's kind of where the strength of this composition lies. I just need some Hydralisks and Lynx at the front, and then the Lurkers kill a lot of stuff very quickly. So right here I wanted to blinding cloud the tanks. I kind of missed getting all of them, but I still got a good amount of tanks and cleaned them up, and now I'm actually ahead in supply. So that's how quickly you can turn a game around. Some good engagements there. Taking my 6th base right now while he's taking his own 6th base. This map is kind of special because there's this one pathway through the center of the map that you need to protect. So if I have a lurker here and a lurker here, then I already am pretty safe from him attacking into me. Then I need some units here as well, so he cannot drop me and can defend this space, and I need some units here, and that's how you kind of split this map. Point of contention, this space, this space, this space, this space. Right here we see another blinding cloud move. I mean, there are going to be a couple more. I need to suck up the energy. Like, he's building Vikings now, and Vikings are going to be a pain. I have some Corruptors which really help. Getting Brood Lords would have helped as well, but I got the missile attack upgrade instead, because God knows why I did that. Right here I think I'm kind of getting outmoved because I didn't expect him to move down here and kill this space, and this did a lot of damage to me and I cannot defend. Like I cannot run into tanks. I'm trying right now right here, but it's really hard to get good fight running into tanks. That's tanks. It's a very, like, the reason why I play this style is not because it's super strong, but because it's really fun to play. I just enjoy playing these games with Hydra Lurker and then Blinding Cloud. Once again I get a pretty nice cleanup on him here, clean up all his tanks, and usually Zerg is not really a race where you try to get good positional moves going on. When you play this style, it's all about positional moves though. It's all about positioning your units and getting good trades. Getting nice lurker waves, having your lurkers shoot through the entirety of his bioforce, stuff like that. And I think that's really cool. I should have gotten some Broodlords. Broodlords would have been great. He has quite a few Vikings though, so I'm not sure how efficient they would have actually been. It's again quite hard for me to engage into him over there. The problem is that I'm going to get spread thinner and thinner right now. We killed that base with Vikings. Did I take that base? I think I did. At least once. Getting new Vipers. I should have added the Vipers quicker. Vipers are very important. I'm getting a couple free tanks over here as well. Careful against these tanks. Tanks are quite good. Yeah, I could have engaged into him there, but I didn't know that if the bio was over here or not, because I should have sent the Overseer in first to check. I'm trying to deny these spaces. Saw the Marine moving out. I'm not sure. Did you see the creep there? Ah, no creep, but he kinda guessed it. Still more movement going on. Blinding Cloud is the key to winning this game. It's all about landing some nice Blinding Clouds. But he's spreading out his tanks so well that makes it really hard for me. I don't have enough Vipers anymore, sadly. And I'm being very hesitant with attacking into him over here. So this is lost 40k to 36k. Abducting some tanks. Vipers are very, very important, I think. Excuse me. The hard part is to deal with the shutting down of these bases. Like, they get shut down so quickly. And it's hard to secure further economy this late into the game, because either I need to go like full all the way down south or up north, but it's hard to defend both bases. I guess I can kind of do it with lurkers, but I also have to deal with his main army, and that's where it starts to get really difficult, because it's a lot harder for me to burst down a planetary than it is for him to burst down a hatchery with a lurker too. And this right here is where it starts to go downhill a bit. I wanted to add some Ultralisks. I figured they might be really good. He's still adding Marine, Marauder, Viking. Boom. Boom, boom. Yeah. The thing is, I'm running out of economy, so I felt like I had to engage into him here, but he just has like so many tanks. Such a tank wall that I cannot keep up and eventually have to GG out, because I should have maybe abducted the tanks instead. But anyways, it was a pretty nice game. Adding some Broodlords would have been great as well instead of Ultra. I think Ultralisks are the wrong decision. Lurkers together with Broodlords are really good, and I did that in another game. I might actually show you guys a game Broodlords soon, sometime. That being said, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!